by grade 7th and 8th students. So join your hands and close your eyes and let's start with the shlok. Today's word of the day is buoyant and confidence. Today's thought of the day is skylit with fitful red falls from in peaceful thread. I will flow like a melting sun. Thank you, friends. Now I would like to call upon Swardesh Sai from grade 7 to share his experience knowledge behind signs of Uttarayan.
We know almost all Hindu festivals are depend on the position of the moon. However, Makar Sankranti is based on the position of the sun. The sun enters the zodiac sign of Makar on the day of Makar Sankranti. All the tithis of Hindu Dharma festivals vary every year. 14th January. It marks the termination of the winter season and start of the beginning of the new harvest season. It is dedicated to the Lord Sun. It also refers to the solar day in the Hindu calendar. On the auspicious day of Makar Sankranti, the sun enters the zodiac sign of Capricorn or Makar, which marks the end of winter days and start of longer days. From the day of Makar Sankranti, the sun begins its northward or Uttarayana journey. Contrary to the popular belief, Makar Sankranti is not only the Hindu festival but actually a universal phenomenon because it is purely based on science of astronomy and crop cycle, which is not limited to any particular religion. Basically, it is a celebration of revival of sunlight into our lives, and it coincides with the harvest season as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Swardesh. And now I would like to call upon Janvi Mehta from grade 8 to enlighten us why it is named as Uttarayan.
The term Uttarayan is derived from two Sanskrit words, Uttara meaning north and Ayana meaning movement, thus indicating a semantic of the northward movement of the earth on the celestial sphere. As Uttara means north and Ayana means movement in Sanskrit, the phenomenon of phase reversal from southward movement to northward movement of the sun is called as Uttarayana or Uttarayan in short. In Sanskrit, Sankranti means the entry of the sun into a zodiac phase.
Thank you, Janvi. Now I would like to call Kandil Devas from grade 8 to tell us about why do we fly kites.
The festival of Makar Sankranti is quite beneficial to our health in many ways. The tradition of kite flying is for a healthy explosion in the early morning sun. These initial rays are healthy and good for our body and good source of vitamin D. It is also included good for our health and sickness caused by chilly winter winds.
Thank you, Devas. Now I would like to call upon Hred Desai from grade 8 and he would like to share his experience about importance of charity.
Today, as per religious literature, donations are given at religious spaces. Everyone should utilize the time getting of good deeds. But in scriptures it is mentioned that if you are not able to do such things like donation, then there is no harm. But you should recall the name of God and recover trust. Today it is best for people to donate their ego also with till. Also on the day of Makar Sankranti, dedicating yourself ultimately to God, giving you freedom from wandering to 84 lakh unions. The value of the charity on the day of Makar Sankranti is much more significant as compared to other days. This day, one should at least donate til and jaggery to poor people. Donating til and til's laddu or donating anything made of til is considered as auspicious work. Thank you.
Thank you, Hred. Last but not the least, I would like to call upon Riya Patel, Shanvi Patel, Bhavya Desai and Kushali Tandon to share their knowledge about how do we celebrate Uttarayan in India.
Now I am going to tell you about how people celebrate Uttarayan in Jharkhand, Bihar and Assam. On the first day, people bathe in rivers and ponds and fish upon seasonal dishes made with till. The festival celebrated as Bihu in Assam. It is also the national festival of Assam. And Assamese women prepare traditional food pitha on the occasion of Bihu.
Now I will tell you how we celebrate Uttarayan or Makar Sankranti in Gujarat, Maharashtra and the nearby area. People in Maharashtra celebrate Makar Sankranti by exchanging til goods as tokens of goodwill. People greet each other by saying Til Gudya Ani, Gud Gud Bola, meaning please accept these sweets and other sweet words. The underlying thought is to forgive and forget the past ill feelings, resolve conflicts, speak sweetly and remain friends. Women come together and perform a Haldi Kumkum ceremony. Makar Sankranti is known as Uttarayan in Gujarat. It is celebrated for 2 days. The first day is known as Uttarayan and the second day is known as Vasi Uttarayan. The days are celebrated with patang, kites, undiyu, a spicy curry made with winter vegetables and chikki a sweet made with sesame seed, til, jaggery and peanuts. These are the special recipes served on this day.
Now I will tell you how Uttarayan is celebrated in Punjab. Makar Sankranti in Punjab takes on vibrancy, dance and colors. Lohri is celebrated before the night of Maghi or Makar Sankranti. The people fondly sing the famous folk song Sundar Mundriye Ho and perform Gidda, a folk dance by women and Bhangra by men. They dress in colorful clothes and dance in a circle around the bonfire. On Maghi, children move from door to door singing the folk song Dulla Bhatti Ho, Dulla ne di vidai ho, se shakkar pai ho, which means Dulla has married his daughter off and gave kilo of sugar as a marriage gift. Farmers celebrate their financial new year after the day of Maghi. Today I will tell how Makar Sankranti is celebrated in Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Kerala. So let's start with Andhra Pradesh. In Andhra Pradesh, Makar Sankranti is celebrated for 3 days. Day 1, Bhogi Panduka. Bhogi Panduka means people throw away old items into the Bhogi. Bhogi means bonfire. Day 2, Peda Panduka. Peda Panduka means a big festival is celebrated with prayers, new clothes and by inviting guests for the feast. The entrance of the door is decorated by the Muku design. The examples of Muku designs are Rangoli patterns and Koguma. Day 4, Kanuma. Kanuma is very special for farmers. They worship and showcase their cattle that symbolize prosperity. Cock fighting was also held earlier, but right now it is banned. On Mukarnama, farmers offer prayers to the elements such as soil, rain and fire for helping harvest. So, Makar Sankranti is celebrated in Karnataka with a ritual called Illu Biladu, where women exchange Illu Billa with at least 10 families. At this time, this Kannada saying is popular. Illu Bella Tindu Ulle Matadi, that means eat the mixture of sesame seed and jaggery and speak only good. Farmers celebrate harvest festival and decorate their cows and bulls with colorful costumes. Makar Sankranti is celebrated in Kerala as thousands throng to see the Makara Vilakku near the Sabrimala temple. When the Makara Jyoti, the celestial star appears in the sky. The belief is that Lord Ayyappa Swami shows his presence in the form of the celestial star lightning and blesses his devotees.
A warm and cheerful morning to one and all. Our Honorable Principal Ma'am, respected teachers, my dear friends and all present here. It is my privilege to give a token of thanks to everybody who contributed on and off the stage to make this event possible. I, Janvi Mehta of Standard 8, would first of all like to thank Lord Almighty for making to this event a success, and a big round of applause for the singing team for creating the atmosphere pious and melodious. My admiration for all the speakers who made us understand about Uttarayan, how it is celebrated throughout India, its festivities, its celebrations, as well as its moral obligations. A special mention to our Honorable Principal Ma'am, who has been the catalyst that stimulated us to push our limits and work hard. A deep sense of admiration for all the teachers for their untiring efforts as well as their guidance. Immense gratitude towards all the parents who have supported us throughout, and their rock solid support has helped us come this far. Finally, I would like to thank all the speakers who gave their best and gave life to this whole event, and because of them it has been so enjoyable so far. Last but not the least, I would like to thank the audience for they have been very patient with us and they have given their time to encourage us and motivate us forward.